To my American friends, it's time to introduce you to Tanya Cummins, the narcissistic, abusive, vile, evil, real-life girlfriend of Mr. UK TikTok official. More commonly referred to as Tuna Tanya. Sit back and enjoy the ride. You won't find this at any Disney, Six Flags, or Cedar Fair park.
I must hold on before I too go totally mad.
Shrek? Donkey?
Too late.
Harassment because I showed the Met Police's mistake.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
The police knocked your door for harassment against someone. That does not make you harassed. Not for the first time, is it, Tanya?
And that's harassment for me. Well, thank God this is all recorded.
Cheryl.
They won't leave me alone. I'm not going to be left alone. The police are up to something, right? It's not fair.
Stop it. Get some help.
It isn't fair. If he had arranged to come and see me, I could have been rational, I could have been calm, and I could have talked properly. But they come when I least expect it.
Emotional, damn it!
Stop breaking the law, and they won't be knocking at your door. They don't make appointments for people who break the law.
They're not looking on their file at these people, and it's getting dangerous.
Right, babes, I know. Just try and calm yourself down.
Oh,
Try and speak calmly to the people, and maybe now that maybe they'll act against them. I don't know what.
no, you
know.
can't. You can't knock on my door with a nickname. I'm harassing and give a nickname. You've got nothing to
No.
show I've harassed anyone because I haven't. He's here because I posted their fuck up on Instagram.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop your fucking lying.
When they knocked my door because of your nitty boyfriends, they didn't use the name Kev. They used the nickname Mr. UK TikTok official. Kev's real name was never mentioned until after the interview started. And to my American friends, this woman, Tuna, was at one point studying for a law degree.
That is why he's here and wants to refer to that as harassment. I haven't even started. When that megaphone comes, I haven't even...
Yes, she is planning a one-woman protest outside police stations because she thinks she is being harassed. I can't wait for her to try that.
Every police officer that is supposed to help us has been a man and failed.
She likes to man-blame. Just to make you aware, she has a conviction for DV against her ex-husband. And she had his kids taken off him, and he was innocent. Proven in the end.
I know. What's he looking on his laptop for?
I haven't got a clue, but I said leave the door on the latch. He didn't, so I don't think I want to do this right now. This isn't fair. This isn't right. This isn't right. I'm trying to recover from last week. It isn't right. It's all there. It's all there for them to see. This isn't fair. I should be allowed to be dressed. I should be allowed to be...
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich what?
An idiot sandwich, Chef Ramsay.
Really, Tuna? That's wrong again. When your nitty was crying to the police, I was in my birthday suit in front of a female police officer. I would have been less bothered if I was in my Family Guy PJs.
presentable, and I should be allowed to have my thoughts in order. I should not just have my door knocked as and when. And that doesn't even make sense. You cannot tell a shell. There's no shell. I've never heard of no shell.
Yeah, right.
Kev's face says you're lying.
Ever. How are you going to knock
It's like,
my door and think I'm not going to be distressed when I've been abused severely for 3 years and you're going to knock my door about harassment of a nickname? It's not fair.
If you don't like it, that's tough shit, you know?
well, that's the, I know. I know.
And always the timing. Have you noticed the timing? Whenever I'm trying to recover, it's always when I'm recovering. And I don't trust anyone. I don't have to trust anyone. It doesn't mean I'm crazy. It doesn't have to mean I'm irrational. That's not the same as crazy. But I'm irrational because I don't like being paraded like a fucking circus freak when people just want to knock my door unannounced and think I'm going to just talk about the most traumatic things been said to me and my daughters. Just like that.
I'm not mental!
When I've been trying to do it for 3 years and they want to tell me they haven't got enough staff, they haven't got enough time, they haven't got enough money, when they want to tell you it's civil, threats to kill, sending me letters by mistake, and I don't even believe the police sent me that. It's got an 80p postage on it. Since when did the police go and pay 80p to post letters to people?
So dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That's a franking machine stamp. We don't sit at home with one sending personal letters. And that reference number, when asked, tells you where it came from. Google is easy to find stuff out. You should know you like to use it.
They don't. Paula posted me that herself. She posted that, or she gave it to someone to post it. She's the door they should be knocking. She done it to cause me distress to know it would be done. And it backfired. I posted it. I can post it. I blurred out the reference number. I can post it. It was to me, to my house. I do not accept correspondence to my address to stalkers. Why the hell would I? And that's harassment?
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
But is that what he's on? You need to find out what he's on about. Like, he hasn't even said. He said nothing about a letter. He didn't say. You need to find out what.
Just to give you words of advice, anyway. It's just apparently a letter came here, and you've now posted it on.
Absolutely.
He didn't say.
He
You
did.
need to find out what.
He did. The letter I posted on Instagram. Yes, he did.
Sorry.
He was saying to me, he said to me, if you stop talking, if you calm down, I'll tell you what I mean by harassment. There's a letter you posted, and she reported that. He did say that.
That is. That
I
is
know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Just
She posted it to me. How else would it be in my possession? How would I have it? How is any of that my fault? This woman has done so much to me, so much, and look where it's heading. And look, and why? So why did they not knock their doors when I've been threatened with a gun? I've been.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
She went to the police about that, and there was no threat by G Crew.
Threatened with a knife. I've been hit.
Story time.
Tuna Tanya has a criminal record for DV, and there has been multiple proofs of example of her committing DV on Mr. UK TikTok. And with her mouth, you can understand why she has been on the receiving end of a few slaps.
I've had a brick through the window. I've had red paint up my house. I've had my daughters threatened to be. How come none of them doors got knocked?
They don't know their names. They don't know their doors, and they don't know where they all live.
Because had they have knocked one of them doors 3 years ago, this might not have gone this far. If they knocked Mark Cox's doors 3 years ago and took it seriously and recognised what stalking actually is, it wouldn't have gone this far.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You know they've been to my house twice. Kevin was happy both times. But what happened? Nothing. Because you both kept lying to the police. And Kevin decided to make threats. How many times has your nitty boyfriend been arrested for stalking and harassment? Quite a lot.
So what is it that Paula Lowe can sit and report for her? Because someone could be pretending to be me. That's possible, and they do that.
You serious?
Nobody wants to pretend to be you. I can promise you that.
They do that. There are accounts being me all over the place, but Paula's probably doing it herself. Your word isn't enough. She cannot just phone the police and say Tanya is harassing me. No, I'm not, because I'm just trying to stay alive. How disgusting. How disgusting.
I don't like Paula. But there is lots of proof of you harassing a lot of people. The evidence is there. It's why the police keep telling you about it.
How's it gone?
I would turn my phones over in an instant. Would they?
I had my devices seized twice. And what happened? Nothing, except both your accusations were found to be lies. And they got the evidence against you both without me having to submit it myself. So that was a big mistake by you both.
Has he gone?
I don't know and I don't care. No, the police seem to be very bothered about my post last night. Something in that post last night about now Mark Cox going for my daughters and the police are doing nothing.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Because I'm not. That's why.
We need protection for women and girls. Yeah, that one seems to have got their attention for some reason. The shit out of his father-in-law, but because he dropped charges, he's still in his job. And that is the same man. Why is that man going to protect me from men? He isn't gonna, because he was wronged by a woman himself.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
And he's violent himself.
Okay, you have to be sure that is that guy, though. You can't just, like...
Of course it is.
You have to be
Of course it is.
You have to be sure. You can't... People do carry the same names. It's...
So?
You know what I mean?
Don't care. Don't care. Story's still the same. No. There is a reason that their doors are not getting knocked and my door just did. I'm the one who's got every goddamn medical record of what's happening to me and they're knocking on my door to give me advice. I don't go near none of them. If they looked at my Instagram, they would see, leave me alone, leave me alone.
Can you smell that? What is that? Sheep, is it? It's cows? No, I know what it is. It's bullshit.
I don't go near TikTok. Go and look at the hours I'm on TikTok. Go and look at all the, because it's all there. All analytics are there for just exactly how much time you spend on what app, what you're doing. It's all there.
Right.
And I have nothing not harassed people. I go on Instagram and I go rah, 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 and they call ambulances and they get me banned. That's it. And if I'm allowed to post whatever I want on Instagram, why are you, as an ununiformed police officer, why are you in my house even talking about it? Is that even a thing? I'll tell you why, just like the ones off of Facebook and that's exactly what I put in my comments. Can't wait to see how long it'll take a police officer to come and want to tell me about one of these when it's about them. And there you go. So if it's not an offence and I've not done anything wrong, why are we even having the conversation?
Are you stupid or something?
You just answered your own question. He wouldn't be there if you hadn't committed an offense.
If a woman, are you friends with Shell? Was he even a police officer?
Police officer, you said he had ID.
I only saw it from up the window, didn't look at it when he came in. I was too fuming. To give me words of advice. This man has been in my house giving me words of advice. They're coming in my house and the police don't want to do nothing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
God help these people when I get out on the streets because I'm fucking nuts enough.
Aquaman!
Wow, you're looking pretty calm though. Fall asleep in a minute, probably.
No.
Right, not even concerned if it was a police officer or not. All drama, is it? All drama for you, is it? All fun and games for you, is it? Because keep on like this, come the end, you ain't gonna come out looking good. Because where were you? Where are you? Sitting there with your fucking eyes shut as usual. Complaining about your head.
Run, Forrest! Run away! Hurry!
That's where you are. Acting like you didn't know who Kevin is. You're here for the police because I've been harassing people, yet you don't know who Kevin is. All right, okay.
He's gone, isn't he?
Wow. You gave more response when your dad got raided and he was okay. Keep showing yourself to me. at the right time. Keep showing yourself to me at the right time. It's what I need. It's what I need. Because I'll take that fucking anger and I'll put it right inside my belly and I will put it all rational and I'll get it all out there on the streets just the way you did. I will do the same. Keep doing it. Well, he's gone now. Well, you left me critical when I got told my dog needs to be put down to run to a man who didn't even need you. Don't sit there holding your head with your eyes shut telling me, well, he's gone now.
And what did you do? You went running off with Kevin to a hotel for a bath, knowing they recommend your dog be put down. Shows your priorities are not correct.
He hasn't gone from my head, he hasn't gone from my gut, and he hasn't gone from my heart, and he hasn't gone now from my thoughts questioning, was that even a police officer, or have I been violated as a woman in my own house again? Doesn't matter to you, does it? You're, oh, well, if Kevin's sure. If Kevin's sure, you've always been sure it weren't this one, that one, this didn't happen, that didn't happen. You've always been sure, haven't you? That's how protective you are for your job. That's how great you are. That's how supportive you are. Look at you, acting like a child. Nothing happened to you. You just sit back and watch, don't you? You just think, oh, I've got something I can go on TikTok and pretend to be angry about and get some views. And use me. Use my ill health. Use all this sad situation. All these women that did this to me, you are there somewhere on a recording with them. You're so sure that's a police officer that when I was telling him what I was telling him, he didn't have no interest, he didn't advise me to go report it, he didn't speak nothing like a police officer, okay? Nothing.
Well, then the only way you're going to find out is
Uniformed police officers still wear radios, still wear cameras, still protect themselves. He had nothing.
Part of this Would you please shut the hell up?
Right, the only way you're going to find out if it was a police officer, did you get his name?
Wow.
You're going to have to phone the police. What do you mean? That's the only way you're going to find out. There's no other way to find out.
You're a great help. Your tone of voice is brilliant. It shows real love, real support. Because let's remember, this is happening to me and my children because I got with you and your job.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now, that's your level of compassion. Shall I remind you what I just did 5 minutes ago? You walked out on me to run home because your house got raided for the 4th time and nobody was injured and nobody was harmed.
It's quite funny how Kev always seems to be out when the house gets raided. Just like when his brother Jamie got arrested for dealing on the estate. Seems like a coincidence how that always happens. Just like when Tuna's house got bricked and painted. He wasn't there.
Your dad said, you know what I'm like, it's in a few days it'll hit me. He was absolutely fine. But you ran immediately. This is happening to a woman who doesn't cope, who's just gone through all the things she's gone through week after week. It's not enough for Kevin. He's still sitting there talking to me like that, looking like that, as calm as that. Because from my recollection, people as little as tell you on TikTok you're not famous, you get angrier. What are you rolling your eyes for? I don't have the right, because it's all men that do that. Do you know what women tell me? Go on.
Tell me. He didn't just say that.
At the start of your rant, it was all women's fault. Now it's all men's fault. So you have blamed both genders. As usual, you blame everyone but the one person whose fault it is. Yourself.
Come on, Tanya, get it out. Because when it's out, you're going to feel better. That's what women say. Isn't it funny men say calm down or roll their eyes? Yeah, or grin. Depends what type of man they are. Some grin. Some don't see the issue of being a woman at home violated because she's got to answer the door, no matter what she looks like, whether she's showered or not, whether her home is clean or not. It's called violating.
No, it's called breaking the law.
Did you ever hear of a police officer that goes to get his laptop and doesn't come back? Because I didn't. But don't panic. It's only Tanya. It's only me. And that's why it'll be only Tanya out there with a megaphone. It'll be only me out there speaking for women like me. for children like mine. That's why I'll be there on my own doing it, just like I'm on my own feeling it, living it. And all for a man whose priorities are his head hurts. My life hurts. My life. And there's not an emotion in your body. Dirty. It's dirty. There was a man right beside me violating me. You didn't question his credentials. You didn't ask to see his ID, knowing I was already in a vulnerable position because of you last night, not thinking straight, medicated. You know that. What did you do? What did you do? And look at you now. Look at you now. I don't need you to talk. I don't need you to talk.
Fucking bullshit!
Look how calm you are when things happen to me. Look how calm you are. You had an egg up your window. Should we go look at the footage? Paul left a man in your house with your dad alone. Shall we remember that? Nothing matters, does it, when it's me? And you then want to sit there and you want to go to me, you know I love you. No, go read the messages last night, how I felt. Go read the messages, how your girlfriend went to sleep last night. You think you can treat me like this, like everyone thinks they can treat me like this, what, because I'm so fucking skinny, ugly and useless? That's how I went to sleep feeling last night, and I don't need you to answer.
Well, if the boot fits.
And then today, I've got men coming in my home violating me for stalkers that have violated me for 3 years. So am I safe outside? Am I safe inside? No police officer doing nothing. My boyfriend hasn't even battered an eyelid. So who's here caring about what's happening to me? Nobody. That's why I end up out in the streets with fucking police looking for me. Because it's a real hard pill to swallow to know that you're living this life because this man bought these people, his ex, her mates, his stalker. They were all there. They were all already there.
You serious?
But I became the better option because all Kevin does is go, wah, wah, wah. Tanya might kill herself and that gives them a little bit more of a fucking twinge inside, doesn't it? And I think it does you as well. No? Am I the bad guy for saying that? Am I talking really badly and meanly about my own boyfriend? Because look at last night's messages and look at last week's. And I would probably say, no, I'm pretty much right in what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. All right? Because
Why are you the way that you are?
all I can do is keep on repeating myself to prove to you your lack of care. Your lack of care. You went home. Look at your face. Wow. Look at you. So this is the bit where I don't cope because it's pretty shocking. I could deal with that little twat in my house. I could go away, digest it, think about it and work on it. But this one here, this is where the hurt comes because just like in Spain, when I told him on the beach I could have been told me that would have been my own fault.
For a bit of context, when they went to Spain, they had their usual argument. So Tuna went on the beach and was chatting up random men.
It's the same shit over and over and over, and this man every weekend wants to turn around and say, of course I care about you. Well, this phone call, that time in Spain, and last week don't show that. They show all the opposite. They show that you are the ringleader because you're the only one who can actually cause the distress. Everyone else, I probably could have had them dealt with by now.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!
But you hurt me to the core. You've just watched a man in my house and done nothing, said nothing.
But yes, I have.
You're
What
horrible.
actually could do?
You're horrible. And this is for
I'm
your
not
job. And this is for your job. Call it your job. Call it your job. Call it your job again. Call it your job again, please. Because can I get a job the same? Can I get a job that prevents you doing a job? Can I get a job that makes you so scared to go outside? Can I get you a job that makes you scared in your own walls? No, probably not, because you're not a woman. Are you, Kevin? You're not angry. You're not nothing. Absolutely where your anger was at, Kevin. And this is where mine is at because of it. Not because of them. Because of you. So now that's 2 incidences back to back. You didn't support on neither.
I
You,
am
didn't
supporting
you don't.
you.
You're not going to screech at me. You're not going to screech. So what more can I do? I even handed my phone to a police officer because of you, and they didn't want to know. What can I do? And you think you're going to scream at me? What did I do? What did I do? Screamed at you? Because I screamed at you? What shall I do? Huh? Go outside? My wrists? What does Kevin want? You're not even asked me, are you all right? Nothing. Nothing. You just sat there. Sat there. Nothing. I've no one to talk to who can just calm me down, tell me something nice, tell me something sensible, constructive. Where do I go from here? Maybe they'd make a phone call to the police for me. But now,
Yeah,
don't you dare.
took you out. I've loved you getting better. I took you out to have a nice day
You're
out. I've
disgusting.
loved you.
Take me out. I take myself out. I have legs. I'm not your pet. I ain't your little woman. You did not take me out. We went shopping. How dare you? I could do that myself. We went out. You didn't take me out. Don't patronise me. I'm not your little woman. Never would be. What? And you're saying it like what shall I be? Forever grateful. He took me to Angel, to charity shops, to vlog and make videos. Oh, and he's throwing it in my face because I've just been violated. Growing up, going to Angel charity shops. In my face to counteract not supporting a man just coming in my house on behalf of stalkers. You were straight on the phone to the police when you got raided, straight out of my door in that door, and you didn't do for your dad when you got there. You just want to hurt people, hurt me. Right to your face, right said to your face. They're not going to put me on medication. These people, they can't hurt me. They make me want to fight harder. They make me want to get justice harder. But then you and what you do, nah. No, I'm sorry. That's just happened to me when you've already hurt me. I haven't had breathing space.
Captain Kirk. We need breathing room.
Earth, Hitler, 1938.
I'm on a week to getting better, doing well, and this man has been sat in his chair with these eyes shut. That's his level of how that just affected him. Well, then your job ain't going to affect me no more, and I do get to talk because it doesn't have to affect me anymore. Just like what happens in my world doesn't affect you.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid Suck my dick.
We're going to live 2 separate worlds because maybe the police want to go and look at all my timelines, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Go and look at it for the past year alone and go and match it with Kevin's. Where was Kevin? What's his timeline look like last summer? What's hers? What's his look like last month? What's hers?
Of course I'm. But to say that I'm not bothered enough.
You've done too much. You've done too much. You've sat back and you've watched that. You've done too much. No. You've done that last night. I told you I didn't even want to talk to you today. So I'm going through that alone. And you sat there as cool as that. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with any of this because I do not feel supported. You telling me you're supporting me don't mean shit. I can't see it. I can't hear it. And I don't feel it. And so that is what matters.
Did you see my call when he's first in the door? Did you see my call then? Did you see my reaction then?
Oh, for the benefit of him. Where were you for me? When he was gone, that's when I saw your react a bit I care about. Do you understand? When he was gone, where was you for me? You. Now I see you. You watched all that. Oh, it is. Perfect. Well, I've got his video, I've got everything. So I'll go to the police and I'll do that alone as well. Because when I go round London, I'll stay true to my word.
Okay.
Single and fighting somebody who genuinely from the heart cares because I'm giving all my care. This is happening to me because I'm standing by you. I could you off in a heartbeat and it would probably all fall off. Yes or no? And that's what I get back. These aren't my enemies. These are not to do with me. To hurt me is to affect you. 100% gonna. There was nothing there for me to protect me. Wow. Nothing. Thank I have my medication because I've now been violated by 3 men. Mark Cox, you, and whoever that was. 3 men in 2 days, and this is what I deal with, mostly without medication.
I told you straight away. I said,
3
calm down.
men, 3 men, 2 days. 3 men, 2 days, violated. But which one hurt the most? Because one of them 3 really shouldn't have. Which one hurt the most? 3 men, 2 days. And I've got to be strong, yeah? Is that what women are now? We don't need to live, look good, feel good, work for ourselves. I've got to do this so Kevin can make money to go to here, there, and everywhere. Because after Miami, it'll be something else. He's got to move out of his house. He's going to need new clothes, new necklaces, new watches, trainers, bags. He's always going to need something. And so, therefore, I'm never going to be allowed to live. I'll always have to have men abuse me, but Kevin won't have the time to support me through that abuse because it takes him too long to make the money to get these things. And you think that's okay? Yeah? You're all right with that. You think I'm just sitting here being really happy, living a life like this, not knowing who's knocking my door, who's real, who's not. I can't even have a fucking friend because I don't know who's violating me. I live this life for you. What are you doing for me? What are you doing for me? You're not even supporting me. You tell me your head hurts and you go sleep. That's what you do. I get pushed to the point up my wrists. I even send you it in a video. You walk. You walk. Because you got money to make.
Come on, Mr. President. Show me the money.
Show you what money?
Show me the money. Show me the money.
Right? You're getting so little for it, you can't even keep me safe. The risks outweigh the reward. So that makes it fucking evil. But emotion support, there should be an abundance of that from you. Because that doesn't cost anything. You showed yourself last night. And you showed yourself there. You put your poor victim. Look at you. You'd think it all happened to you. You really would. You really would. How much did you make today, Kev? What's your day been like? You'd really think this is all happening to you, wouldn't you? It had to affect me badly enough. I couldn't carry on with law. But it's not affecting Kevin badly enough. He can't carry on with what he's got to do. So why is that then? So why is it okay that it can affect me this much? Why didn't you support me at university? Why did you tell me it's not safe? Why didn't you support me? Because if it was so unsafe for me to carry on, why didn't you stop? Why was it one of us had to stop and it had to be me so I could stay with you? Prisoner in my own home. That's what I got reduced to. And now we're going a whole other level. We're actually having men in my home. And this man is saying nothing to me. When I had to witness him leave me to run home for a raid that was already over with. And you want me to then just lay next to you and act normal, not think when a man is touching your hand or telling you he loves you, but all you can remember is the times he abandoned you when you needed him because of what his job done to you. Do you know how hard that is? You haven't got a clue because no one done that to you in your life. Look at you. People's hurt bores you because it's not being done over TikTok. You won't get nothing for it. It's boring, isn't it?
No. Did I say it's boring? No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, you need, like I say, you need to get a bit of a control over them facial expressions you do because they look pretty on purpose to me. See, when you think with your face. You might care to know that. Because you think with your face and it's rude. It's rude, it's insulting, it's offensive. And when it's people you're supposed to care about, it's hurtful.
I'm calling the police because I am going to call the police because this needs to be known whether it was a police that came to it. But they're going to say to me, I'm going to call them, they're going to say, you need to call them. You watch.
Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Why would I trust them?
Thank you for calling 101. We're connecting you to Metropolitan Police. If you require an alternative force, press hash. You can get help from one.
Thank you for calling the Metropolitan Police 101 service. If you wish to report a crime that is happening now, or someone is injured and in need of urgent medical attention, or in immediate danger, please hang up and dial 999 now. You can report a non-emergency crime via our website at www.met.police.uk. That's met.police.uk. For custody... Hello, Met Police. What's the reason for your call?
Yeah, hi. Plainclothes police officer just came to my girlfriend's house, and we're just trying to find out.
Sorry, your line is really bad. Have you got me on speaker?
Yeah.
Can you take me off because I can't hear you?
Yeah, hi. I'm trying to find out if it was definitely a police officer that came to my girlfriend's house just now, because obviously, like, we do get a lot of trolling that, and I just want to make sure that it was definitely a plainclothes police officer turned up and said he had come to just, I don't know, give a bit of advice about somebody that she might have been harassing, and she ain't been harassing nobody, but we just need to make sure it was definitely a police officer that came. It was about 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago.
And what exactly did they say?
That they were there because she'd been harassing somebody called Shell, or she posted something on Instagram and they'd reported her for harassment. So they were there just to, I don't know, give a telling. I don't know what they were there, just to have a word about it.
1 second. What's your name?
My name is Kevin Wright.
Are you at the address at the moment?
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!